Welcome to my channel. My name is Pristine Parr, and I had to get on today to just share some incredible developments. Um, I'm a little bit hoarse because I got up at 4 o'clock this morning to go to the Black Magic 365 event. And I knew that the great and amazing Billy Carson was going to be there, but I did not expect for him to actually be in my car. And I got a chance to spend some one on one, well, sort of one on one. My kids were there, but I got a chance to spend time with someone I have admired for so many years. And I have said for so many years, I am going to meet Billy Carson. I am going to meet him, and we are going to do business together. So I don't know about the doing business together part. I don't know what the timeline on it is. I know at some point that it's going to be a reality, and this was confirmation today. I wanted to really just give so much gratitude and love to the universe because I think we don't realize how powerful we are and how amazing it is to be alive right now. Like the kind of information and knowledge that Billy Carson and other people who were there, like Red Pill and Blue Pill and Brother Rich, all of those brothers have, and B Dale, I can't forget B Dale, 1013. All of those brothers and sisters, the most wonderful woman, it's one of the most powerful women in the community. Vicky Dillard was also there. We had a blast, y'all. We had an amazing time on top of Stone Mountain. Let me tell you, it was beautiful. But what I really wanted to emphasize is you don't know what God is capable of doing for you or how it's going to happen. You have no idea. The beauty of life is being grateful for all things. It's being grateful for all things. And so when I when I had that experience, we were up on top of the mountain and one of the pillars quoted the scripture where Jesus says, "Pray for your enemies and turn the other cheek." And if he wants to, pressure you to go a mile, go with him 2 miles. And so there are a lot of us who have issues with doing that, and a lot of us who have encountered enemies that we have, and these are inner me's. That's the metaphysical way to look at them. But I see what my enemies have done as being in service to me, in service to my bloodline, in service to others who are going to be able to benefit from what has been built and from what has been started. Excuse me. And so when I pray for my enemies, it is that everything that they intended for me return to them. It is that everything, every stumble, every downfall, every trap, every twisted belief that they had in doing the things that they did that were meant to cause harm to me and my family, I pray that those things be returned to them so that they can get the result that I have been able to understand I was capable of getting. That from something that was meant to be bad, God has created good. And I know when your intention is to cause harm to others or to in some way cripple, stumble, kill, destroy, if that was your intention as an enemy of mine, I pray that that be returned to you times 10. Times 10. And for us in this And at this particular time, those of us who are seeing how our enemies have worked, the scripture in Revelation says, fill the cup and give it back to them to drink. Give it back to the harlot to drink. Give them back what they have given to you. And so I thoroughly believe that those of us who came here for this time to be the vessels of light and to be the pillars of strength that we chose to be when we came here, it is our responsibility to go 2 miles if our enemy wants us to go one. It is our responsibility to turn the other cheek. If their intention was to insult or in some way cause us harm, we are to give them back a reflection of what they have shown to us, and not in a hateful way, because all the things that I have done in defense of my family and in defense of myself has not come from a place of hatred, anger, bitterness, or revenge. That is a poison. That is a sickness. That is the beginning of illness and disease. And that is not what I'm about. I give them back what they have given in the spirit of reciprocity. In the spirit of reciprocity, in the spirit of balance. The universe requires balance. And so we have been on this journey with this particular situation with my son for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years. And the victory is ours. We've already won. We've already discovered more things that we could learn about ourselves than I will tell anybody. What my son has learned from this experience is I could never give him enough whoopings to equal what he has learned from this experience. I could never be fined or in some way um, um, pushed into being the person that I am now without this experience being so painful, so difficult, so challenging that I had to literally turn within and to God and all of the invisible team that He has here for me, because there were times when the people that I thought were going to be there were not there. The people who I expected to live up to their obligation or their responsibilities did not do that. And the people who were voted in and supposed to be doing a certain job were literally not doing that. And so I had to go within. I had to turn to my invisible team. I had to trust God like I've never trusted God before, and it is paid off big time. I met Billy Carson today, y'all. Billy Carson. I love Billy Carson. And my conversation with him was so amazing because in what he's been through in the last year, he understood. He was telling me what I'm telling you, that our trials, our tribulations were not meant to break us unless they were meant to break us open so that the spirit, the power, the magic that is God that dwells within you can be unleashed fully. And so I'm thankful. I'm so thankful to you all, anyone who listens to this video and has supported me and my family. I'm so thankful to y'all. I really am. Please leave a message below. Tell me what you're thankful for. We got to get this started because we're about to go through some rough times because crazy people are officially in charge. And again, that's because they're reflecting back to us how we have dropped the ball as individuals and as a community and holding people accountable. So I am so excited to see the future, because just because it's difficult, or just because it's hard, or just because it has an element of pain to it, doesn't mean it's not worth it. It could be worth every single second of it for the person that you become as a result. All right, thank you all.